It doesn't bother me that someone copied my work. What bothers me is that they never came up with anything of their own. Above everything else, I loved reading. The scientists of our era focus on depth of thought rather than clarity. Sanity is needed to think clearly, but a person can think with great depth and still be far from sane. If all the hatred in the world could somehow be converted into power, it could light up every corner of the globe. Our strengths and our weaknesses can't be pulled apart. They're bound together the way energy and matter are. Take that bond away, and a person ceases to exist. Existence itself is like a problem that can never be fully worked out, yet parts of it are already known to us. We chase new experiences, but once we have them, we quickly stop noticing them. What amazes us today becomes ordinary tomorrow. What some call God, others simply call the laws of nature. To unlock the mysteries of the universe, look at everything through the lens of energy, frequency, and vibration. A single person's life is brief, nations rise and fall, but humanity itself endures. Deep inside our brains are delicate nerve cells that let us sense truth long before it can be proven. And eventually, time proves us right. Most people are so caught up watching the world around them that they never pause to notice what's happening inside their own minds. Inventors simply don't have room in their lives for marriage. Big moments start as small chances. Even the tiniest action from the smallest being ripples out and affects the whole universe. Looking back on my life, I see how small, quiet influences ended up shaping everything that happened to me. We are all connected. It's only ego, fear, and belief that make us feel separate. When a simple interest turns into a burning passion, a person moves toward their goal at incredible speed. In deep, extended solitude, the mind becomes clearer and more focused. New ideas are born when the mind is free from outside noise. Don't judge a new idea by what it produces right away. True freedom or salvation can only come from a person's own effort. To really understand one another, we have to go beyond what our five senses can perceive. I firmly believe in a kind of natural balance that real rewards always match the effort and sacrifice put in. In the future, most work will simply involve pressing buttons. Intuition arrives before proof. It senses things before facts catch up. Nothing deserves more of our attention and study than nature itself. The greatest goal the human mind can aim for is understanding nature's vast machinery, uncovering its creative power and the laws that govern it. So many called me a dreamer. The world mocked my ideas as foolish and short-sighted. I suppose I'll simply keep working until I can't anymore. The biggest mysteries of life are still unanswered, and maybe even death isn't truly the end. A thoughtful man is better off not marrying, since no one can devote themselves fully to both books and a spouse. Creativity has its roots in solitude. Ideas are born when we're alone. Later in life, it's better to stay away from romantic pursuits.